let's go ahead. Take a look up at our social contract. We are to our ecology. We are going to have a classroom debate. We're going to have a classroom debate today. So think about some words up there that we want to focus on today. When you have a word, come up with a reason why you chose that word for when we're having a classroom debate today. Think of a reason why. When you have your word, give me a thumbs up on your table. Give me a thumbs up. We are extreme ecology to R. So fair, kind, honest, respect, helpful, patient, understanding, loving, active listening, golden rule, no put downs, and communicate. When you have a word and you think of a reason, thought of a reason why we need to focus on that word for today, give me a thumbs up on your table. All right. Isabel, what did you come up with?
I said I don't need to have no put downs because we're not going to say
That's a good one. So no put downs. We are going to be having a classroom debate. We're going to be arguing. So Mr. Pomatto does this sometimes when I'm arguing with someone. I wait for them to say something that I have a good counter to, and then I cut them off and try to sound more important than they are. Can we do that today? No. We're going to let everyone say everything, and we are going to be nice and have no put downs. All right. Who else has one? Jamie.
the golden rule because you don't want people trading you. It's not fair because if they're treated unfairly,
Yeah. So treat others like you want to be treated, right? I shouldn't be talking down to people either. Like, no, your side is wrong because our side is right. Right? Does that make sense? Should we do that? No. It's just a healthy debate. We can argue and have different opinions on things, and guess what happens? The world still goes around. Right? Life still goes on. We can have different opinions on things. All right? So we have no put downs and the golden rule. What else? Baker. What else?
fair.
Fair. Why do you think fair?
You're not being fair to other people. Like, they'll be like rude back.
Okay. So be fair, listen to their whole argument, their whole opinion, and they'll do the same to you, right? They won't be rude back to you. Let's go a couple more. Ava? Communicate. How should we communicate today?
If you're not communicating to another person, then they won't understand what
Okay. So, that's a really good point. So if we're trying to communicate something and someone just doesn't understand what we're trying to say, do you think we should keep communicating it the exact same way? Right? So if me and Mr. Swanson are teaching a subject and you guys just don't understand it, would it be fair of us to reteach that same lesson exactly how we taught it? No, if you didn't get it the first time, why would you say it the second time? All right? Why would you do it again the second time? That's a good one too. Last one. Eli. Respect. Why do you think respect for today?
respect each other's opinions.
We have to respect each other's opinions today, right? Like I said, we can have different opinions on things and we can still be friends, right? All right. Those are some good ones. Another thing I'm going to add, active listening, because I'm going to be given directions today and we need to follow them. So that way it helps the class flow. All right? So, I'm glad that we got that. Let's focus on those words for today. Let's go ahead, stand up, push our chairs in, and think of a good thing. Think of good things. All right, let's go ahead and mingle around the classroom, give them high fives and fist bumps. Go. Freeze. Find someone relatively close to you. Once you have found that person, give them a sticky high five. If you do not have a partner, raise your hand. Okay. Oh, There we go.
I was trendy. Doesn't matter.
You can be with her again, yeah. That works. All right, I want the shorter person or shortest person to go first. All right, shorter person or shortest person to go first. Once you figured out who's going first, give me 2 thumbs up in the air. All right, hey, remember, as a partner, I need to be asking good questions and listening. I switched it up on you guys. Oh, I got every class with that yesterday. I got every class. Madden was on to me. So, as a partner, I need to be asking good questions and listening. All right, your 1 minute starts now.
I just found
All right, 30 seconds. Go ahead and switch if you have it. Oh, and what was your good news?
Yeah, it's supposed to be right.
You dear, what was your good news?
I was playing disc golf.
Oh, last class period? Were you in that 5th grade? Or that 5th grade?
Advanced math.
The advanced math class? Awesome.
Yeah, and my shoes got wet.
Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen. All right. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. Turn to your partner and or partners. Give them a classic double high five. Say, Happy Friday. And quietly go back to your seats. Wait. All right, so like I said, guys, today we are going to be having a classroom debate. Real quick, though, I want to show you a video of how not to act during an argument. All right? Of how not to act during an argument. So let me get to it. It is a funny video. I think it's funny.
You keep quiet, Sebastian. Sebastian, please. Don't interrupt my act. Smash. Of course, I see the lights out for that. Why interrupt my act like this? Look, I mean, if you're in a ballpark, they always sell beers, popcorn, and things like that. I know that, Sebastian, but not in front of them. I beg your pardon. Ladies and gentlemen, and also the children, will you excuse me for a minute, please? Thank you. What do you want to do? Oh, Mr. Brothers. Right. What are you doing? I love baseball. Well, we all love baseball. When we get to St. Louis, will you tell me the guys' names on the team? So when I go to see them in that St. Louis ballpark, I'll be able to know those fellas. Well, you all right, folks? All right, shoot. Now, I'm going to find out the fellas' names. As long as it's okay with you. Crazy about baseball. Will you stand still? Don't pick up your hat. Now, look. Then you'll go and penny your popcorn and don't interrupt the act anymore? Yes, sir. Go ahead. But you know, strange may seem they give ball players nowadays very peculiar names. Funny names, nicknames. But not as funny as my name, Sebastian Dinwiddie. Oh, yes. Funny names and that. Oh, absolutely. Yes. Now, on the St. Louis team, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third. That's what I want to find out. I want you to tell me the names of the fellas on the St. Louis team. I'm telling you, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third. You know the fellas' names? Yes. Well, then who's playing first? Yeah. I mean, the fellow's name on first base. Who? The fellow playing first base for St. Louis. Who? The guy on first base. Who is on first? Well, what are you asking me for? I'm not asking you who's on first. I'm asking you who's on first. That's the man's name. That's whose name? Yeah. Well, go ahead and tell me. Who? The guy on first. Who? The first base. Who is on first? Then who's playing first? Absolutely. When you pay off the first base for every month, who gets the money? Every dollar of it. Why not? The man's entitled to it. Who is? Yes. So who gets it? Why should he? Sometimes his wife comes down and collects it. Whose wife? Yeah. what's the guy's name on second base? I'm not asking you who's on second. Who's on first? I don't know. He's on third. We're not talking about him. What's on third base? You mentioned his name. If I mention a third baseman's name, who did I say is playing third? No, who's playing first? Stay off of first, will you? Now, what's the guy's name on third base? What's on second? I'm not asking you who's on second. Who's on first? I don't know. He's on third. There I go, back on third again. Well, I can't change their names. Will you please stay on third base, Mr. Broadhurst? Now, what did you want to know? What is the fella's name on third base? What is the fella's name on second base? I'm not asking you who's on second. Who's on first? I don't know. Third base. You got an outfield? Oh, sure. St. Louis has got a good outfield? Absolutely. The left fielder's name? Why? I just thought I'd ask you. I just thought I'd ask you. Tell me who's playing left field. Who is playing first? Stay out of the infield. Who's name on left field? Who's on second? I'm not asking you who's on second. Who's on first? I don't know. First base. Take it easy, man. And the left fielder's name? Why? Because. Will you pick up your hat, please? Pick up your hat and stop this. Oh, what? Yes. You got a pitcher on the team? What does this fine team without a pitcher? I don't know. Tell me the pitcher's name. Tomorrow. You don't want to come in today? I'm telling you, man. Go ahead. Tomorrow. What time? What time what? What time tomorrow? You're going to tell me who's pitching. Now listen. Who is not pitching? Who is on? I'll break your arm. You say who's on first? I want to know what's the pitcher's name. What's on second? I know. You got a catcher? Yes. The catcher's name? Today. And tomorrow's pitching. Now you got it. That's all. St. Louis has got a couple of days on the team. No, I can't help that. All right. What do you want me to do? Yes. I'm a good catcher too, you know. I know that. I would like to play for the St. Louis team. Well, I would like to catch. Now, I'm being a good catcher. Tomorrow's pitching on the team and I'm catching. Yes. Tomorrow throws the ball and the guy up bunts the ball. Now, when he bunts the ball, he being a good catcher, how do I throw the guy out of first base? So I pick up the ball and throw it to who? Now, that's the first thing you said right. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It's the throw at the first base. Now, who's that? Naturally. Naturally. Okay. I pick up the ball and I throw it to naturally. No, you don't. You throw the ball to first base. And who gets it? Naturally. Okay, all right. I throw the ball to naturally. You don't. You throw it to who? Naturally. Well, that's it. See? That's what I said. You did not. I said I throw the ball to naturally. You don't. You throw it to who? Naturally. Yeah. So I throw the ball to first base and naturally gets it. No, you throw the ball to first base. Then who gets it? Naturally. That's what I'm saying. I throw the ball to naturally. Throw it to who? Naturally. We'll say it that way. That's what I'm saying. I throw the ball to first base and who gets it? He's better get it. I throw the ball to first base. Whoever intercepts the ball, so the guy runs to second. Who picks up the ball and throws it to what? What throws it to? I don't know. Throws it back to tomorrow. A triple play. Yeah, it could be. Another guy gets up. It's a long fly ball to be called. Why? I don't know. He's on third, and I don't care. Okay. I said, I don't care. Oh, that's a shortstop. Here.
All right, so how many of you have seen that before or heard that before, the who's on first little skit? All right. At your table groups real quick, talk about who do you think was more at fault for that conversation just keep going on and both people getting confused? Was it Mr. Bronson, the guy with the mustache like mine and the St. Louis outfit, or was it Sebastian, the guy trying to figure out the names? All right? Who was at fault in that conversation for it getting so escalated and both people getting so mad? I'll give you guys 30 seconds. Go.
He was saying tomorrow, and he was like, and I just
Mr. Bronson? Okay. What do you guys think? Sebastian? Okay. Why do you think Sebastian?
I think it was the guy with the St. Louis.
You think it was the St. Louis?
Because he should have said, like, the names are, like, who.
Oh, okay. So he could have been more specific?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eileen, who do you think was more at fault?
I think it was Sebastian.
Sebastian? Why do you think Sebastian? Okay, so you're saying Sebastian because he kind of interrupted the skit and then went up on stage and just wasn't understanding the whole time? Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Madden? Mr. Bronson? Why do you think Mr. Bronson?
Because he was saying like who was on first base, and he was saying absolute or naturally.
Naturally.
Because you said like who is the guy's name without like just explaining anymore.
Okay. So he could have said the player on first base's name is who? Okay. That's a good point too. That's a good point. Who else wants to share what they thought? You dear?
Mr. Bronson, because Sebastian was getting some of the run, and then Mr. Bronson was trying to make him not right, so he was trying to counter him, but kind of failed.
Okay, so whenever Sebastian was saying it incorrectly, he tried to counter it and help him out, but wasn't doing it correctly. Yeah? All right. Here's my opinion. I think both people are wrong here. I think both people are at fault. I think Mr. Bronson, because like Madden said, and I know Isabel said this too, I went and talked to her group, he could have explained it a little bit better, right? He could have said, the guy's name on first is who? His name is who, right? And Sebastian could have stepped up and said, hold on, I'm confused. These names don't make sense. All right? So both people are kind of at fault there. Now, should we get to this kind of situation in our arguments? No, absolutely not. Right? Because we need to be fair. We need to be, what else do we say? No put downs, the golden rule. Ooh, here's another good one. Patient. We need to have patience when we're arguing, right? Do you think it would have been better for these guys to be patient in this argument?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So, what we're going to do today, we're going to have a classroom debate. You guys are going to have time to, I'm not just going to say, here's a topic, argue about it. You guys might not know anything about it. So, go ahead and throw it away, man. So, you'll get time to research some things, but here's a quick little example. Me and Mr. Swanson are going to argue over which is the best kind of ice cream. Over the best kind of ice cream. So, what's going to happen, at the beginning, I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget it. You guys will have 8 minutes to research over it. Then with your group, you'll have 5 minutes to construct your argument. After that, we're going to communicate our opinions. And then we're going to have to try to defend it. All right? After that, after we defend it, I'll ask you guys, which side do you think is right? You have a chance to switch sides. All right? So for right now, I'll split you guys up, and you have to have that opinion on it, because Mr. Pomatto's evil like that. But, all right, here's how the argument's going to go for me and Mr. Swanson. Mr. Swanson, my favorite type of ice cream is orange sherbet ice cream. I like orange sherbet ice cream because it's not as fattening as regular ice cream. It has more sugar than regular ice cream, and it just tastes better.
Okay, so let's see here. So if I'm understanding your position correctly, you're saying that the ice cream is better for you, it's healthier, but you said that it has sugar, more sugar than the other types of ice cream, and you said that it was, what was the last one you said?
It just tastes better.
It tastes better. Okay, so I would disagree with you, sir. In fact, my opinion would be that Rocky Road ice cream is the best type of ice cream on the face of the earth, and I'll give you 3 reasons why. First of all, we all know that chocolate is the best flavor. That's just hands down what it is, right? Secondly, the texture of the Rocky Road ice cream. You have the soft marshmallow, you have the nice icy chocolatey ice cream, and then you've got the crunch of the nuts. So on texture basis, it beats orange sherbet all day long. And then lastly, you said that orange sherbet was more healthy, but I beg to differ because the nut content in Rocky Road ice cream provides way more proteins, fats, and things like that and vitamins and minerals than the sherbet does. Good day to you, sir.
Okay, so did you see how he was able to take my argument and respectfully made his point? He said that sherbet wasn't as nutritious as Rocky Road. Texturally, since sherbet is just regular, it's not even ice cream. I thought he would catch on that. It's not even ice cream, but if he would have said that, I had an argument for that. But so he politely responded with it. Okay, now I would have a chance to defend my opinion or try to counter with his argument. Mr. Swanson, I have no counter argument. Can you say that? Yeah. He laid out his opinion. It persuaded me to go join his side. Okay? So then at the end, Mr. Pomatto will be up here, all right? Pretend this is Mr. Pomatto for now. So, does anyone want to switch sides? I'll raise my hand and come over here and join Mr. Swanson. And I would say, Mr. Swanson persuaded me by these facts. That it did have marshmallow in it. It was mainly cannot talk today. It consisted of chocolate ice cream, which we know is the most delicious, and it had peanuts in it, which Mr. Pomatto likes peanuts. Now, could I also have said, oh, well, some people can't have Rocky Road ice cream because they're allergic to peanuts, so that disqualifies it as the most favorite. Could I have said that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some of you might have that opinion, all right? But we did it respectfully, we did it politely. All right? So what I want you guys to do, get out one piece of paper, a pencil, and your Chromebook. One piece of paper, your pencil, and your Chromebook. I'll put you back there. Just say Mr. P. What's up? Yeah, just put it up there. Up here. Alright, when you have all three of those things, go ahead and stand up. Go ahead and stand up. Alright, most of us are standing up. Okay. In your Google Classroom, I have shared some websites. Now, we are going to be arguing, because this is ecology class, right? We're not going to be arguing about ice cream. Everyone say darn. Darn. Okay? We're going to be arguing about how animals could affect their ecosystem if we introduce them into a new one. All right? So we're going to be researching some animals, what they eat, who hunts them, okay? Different facts about them. And then we're going to construct an argument about it. So I have some websites on here. Just go to Google Classroom, animal websites. You click there. It is a materials. So if you go to the classwork stream, maybe. There you go. If you go to classwork stream, it'll be the last thing. Since it's not an assignment, it's just a material, it'll be the last thing on there. All right? But here are the links that you go to. You just type in our animal that we are researching. You find some facts about them. You write them down. That's what the piece of paper is for. All right? And then we'll have a nice, fair, polite, no put down classroom debate. Okay? But what I want you to do now, grab your Chromebook, your piece of paper, and your pencil. You're going to mingle around the classroom. Mingle. Yes. All right, freeze. Find someone relatively close to you. Once you found that person, give them a sticky high five. Raise your hand if you don't have a partner. Trinity and Aspen. And then Baker, you'll be with me. Okay, what I want you to do. One of you is a plane, one of you is a train. Decide who is which. Once you found out who is which, give me hands on top of your head. Spin, spin, spin.
I'm just saying, I am.
David, which one are you?
Oh, plane.
You're a plane? Okay. Baker, which one do you want to be?
Train.
Train? Alright. You gotta unclip.
Oh.
Alright. If you are a plane, you are going to go on this side of the room. You're going to go over there. If you are a train, you're going to be on the branches of science side of the room.
Yeah.
Who's your partner? This is train. This is train. That's plane. Okay. This is side A. This is side B. All right. So, our first topic for today that we are going to be arguing. Should I take European rabbits to Australia? Should I take European rabbits to Australia? I'll write that up here in red. Actually, I'll do it in black. Okay? So, should European rabbits be introduced to Australia. Australia, all right? I'm speaking in my Australian accent, all right? Crikey. Okay? So, I'm going to give you guys 8 minutes to do research. Do you have to use these websites? No, they are just resources for you to use. Okay? I've checked. The animals that we are arguing about are on these websites, but if you do not want to use them, you do not have to do. One requirement though, do not use Wikipedia. Okay? Which website are we not going to use? Wikipedia. Okay. So, you guys may get your Chromebooks out, open them up, find a space. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you which sides. Okay. Side A. Thank you, Eli, for reminding me. Side A, planes. You are for it. You want to bring rabbits down to Australia. Okay? So side B, trains, that means what? You're against it. You do not want rabbits down in Australia. Alright? I will put 8 minutes up on the board. Try to find as much information as you can. Remember, you're working as a group. You're working as a group. Okay. All right, your guys' 8 minutes starts now. Kara. So I'm gonna sit right there, that way. That way you don't look so exiled. Just look up the animal. So type in Eastern European rabbit. When you guys get to that website, when you're looking up the animal, you don't have to type in the question. Just type in the animal. So European rabbit.
It was already introduced to Australia.
Yeah.
Should what? European.
You guys have about 5 minutes and 45 seconds left. Okay, so hey, look at the name.
European. It's on the animal spot.
Yeah. There you go. This one's hard for you guys. Which website are you on? Yeah, go to Animal Spot. So this is an easy one for you guys. Easy. It should be for you guys. So you don't want the rabbits introduced. Yeah. Yeah. Nope, alright. That didn't work. Yeah, I don't know. You might just have to deal with it for now. At least it's not like a
Yeah.
All right, you guys have about 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Which one? Australia B. So. You could say that they try to control it already. You guys are for bringing it down, though, right? You guys are for bringing it down. Okay. So.
Wait, we're not for bringing it out.
Like you want to bring the rabbit to Australia. I know it's already there, but I just want to see what you guys can come up with. So you could say that. So they tried to introduce a virus to it, but what happened? Did they get immune to the virus? Yeah. Okay, so you could write that. They can adapt to viruses. So what are some facts you came up with? Okay. Do people hunt rabbits? Yeah, so you could put that they could hunt it.
But what is
That humans could hunt it. This one's hard for you
We
guys.
should move them to Australia because they are not.
There you go. Yeah, that's good. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, what I want you guys to do now, you are going to get with your groups. Most of you kind of split off into the two tables. What I want you to do, stand up, get with your group, talk about what argument you're going to have, and then one person, you're going to have to pick one person to communicate with the other side your argument. So, you're going to say, we want rabbits in Australia because, you guys say, we don't want rabbits in Australia because, then you'll say your information, all right? So, you guys have 5 minutes to construct an argument. 5 minutes starts now. Okay, get with your whole group. Get with your whole group. You can go now, yeah. You waited long enough. Sorry about that. There you go.
There also would be a lot more
Yeah, so Australia tried introducing a virus, but they adapted. What did they use that?
I read here that at one point there's a virus that killed over 90
Yeah, you guys have a bit harder one. Okay, since they've already been introduced. But keep thinking of arguments. Keep thinking of arguments.
So what's our argument?
That the Australians hunt them, and they're more used to hunting in Europe.
Okay, so you guys are against it, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so what are some reasons that you could say we should not have them?
Yeah, the Australians hunt them.
Okay. Do people here hunt them?
No, it said Australia and Africa.
But do people here hunt rabbits?
I don't think it said.
It didn't say. Okay.
It only said they hunted.
Okay, so what are some other reasons that we would not want them to be down there?
They would eat all the farmers' crops.
Ooh, so they eat the farmer's crops,
Well,
right?
actually, I saw something.
Did you
And
guys?
it would become a big problem in Australia widely.
Okay. Does Australia have predators that hunt the rabbit?
lot.
Yeah. Okay.
They survive on only plants and meat.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess the crops are food.
Michelle, did you have any facts? Okay. What facts did you have? Okay. All right. That'll be a good one, right? So, do you guys know who's speaking for you guys? Eli? All right. All right, so hey, you guys have about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Keep working on it. Okay. Who's speaking for you guys?
Me. Oh, we haven't decided. I put it down.
Okay, here.
No, let Eileen.
You guys have about 2 minutes left to decide. So hey,
Yeah, she already.
keep working on your argument and decide in the next 2 minutes, all right?
It's like report that out. And you're from here, right? Anything else they want to have besides if they're hunted in the climate?
They're hunted to die of hunger.
Yeah.
They have less.
Yeah.
Less to
Yeah.
eat.
Yeah.
You guys did the research.
Why are we saying that?
I don't know. So what is your argument right now, Eli?
All we've really got is that they're hunted by Australians and the climate could affect
Okay.
them.
They're hunted now because they're already down there, right? But think about if they weren't introduced down there. Why would you not want them down there? Because of the climate. We said the climate, right? That was Michelle's fact. What else? So they wouldn't survive because of the other predators? What other predators are down in Australia that would eat the rabbits? Crocodiles, maybe? All right, you guys have about 50 more seconds.
And some of the food that they eat might not be.
Okay, so that was a good thing. You sell? They don't have the same type of food that they do in Australia to Europe. That'd be a good one. Did you hear that, Eli? So the food that they eat might be different.
Yeah.
The food that they might eat might be different. Okay. Did you guys figure out who's talking?
I don't know. This one has scissors.
So it's between you two? Okay, just do a quick game of rock, paper, scissors.
That's how the Robin stays.
All right, your 5 minutes is up. Your 5 minutes is up. So, what do I want 4 against. Right? You guys are against. 4 against. Right here. Everybody right here with your speaker in front. And then the group 4. You want to introduce rabbits. Okay, you want to introduce rabbits. Have your group right here with your speaker in front.
What was that last thing you said? I didn't.
Alright, let's vote. Eli? Okay, so first we are going to hear 4. Why should we introduce rabbits into that ecosystem?
Okay, Australia has many different habitats like deserts and coastal plains, which is perfect because these rabbits need suitable soil for digging. And they adapt to viruses in Australia. They can calm and have a quiet nature and won't kill other animals and are perfect prey.
Okay. Against side.
We've got the food for Australia.
food in those habitats might not be the right food that they need.
Okay, anything else?
And they eat the farmer's crops and the farmer's children.
Okay, so they could be a nuisance for farmers. Okay.
And the climate in Australia might not be the right climate that they need.
Farmers can also eat them.
Ooh, okay, so they can be hunted and used as a food source. All right.
And if it gets too cold or too hot, they all die.
Okay. So the climate, go back to the climate.
They have burrows to keep them cool.
They burrow, all right.
There's a lot of plant life.
A lot of
in
plant life.
Australia.
All right.
They live in small packs, so they can't take up all the vegetation at once.
Okay. So, right now, if I was a person that knew nothing about this, I would kind of lean more towards the 4 side, just because they had some better facts, right? Seems like they did a little bit more research, better job researching. Now, most of you rose your hand and said, Mr. Pomatto, they're already down there. I know. This was a weighted one. I wanted to see how you guys did. Rabbits are already down in Australia, and if we have enough time, we're going to watch a video on why they are down there. And in the video, it explains more of why they are a nuisance animal and should not be down there.
Really?
Yep. But hey, you guys did a great job. So, 3 claps for the 4 side on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. What I want you guys to do now. 4 side. You are going to be against now. You're going to be the against side. Side B, you are going to be the 4 side. You're going to be the 4 side. All right. Now, side B. I'm going to say this. Might have to step up your game a little bit and look for some better facts. Because this group over here got you beat last round a little bit. They had some good facts. Okay, so this time we are going to do, should wolves be introduced into Yellowstone National Park? Should wolves be introduced into Yellowstone National Park? Okay? I will give you guys 8 minutes to do research. 8 minutes to do research. Now, hold on. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now, again, when we're looking up these animals, I can wait again. We can just wait during passing period too. Okay, when we're looking up facts on wolves, what they eat, who hunts wolves, right? Look up things that they could do to an ecosystem. All right? Your 8 minutes starts now. Yeah, I'm going to write it down. You are against. They are for. Hang on. Should wolves be introduced to Yellowstone? Do Eastern wolf. Eastern wolf. Hey, when you are looking up the wolves, if you're on Animal Spot, look up Eastern wolves. That's fine there. Yeah. Because you're on Animals A to Z. All right, let's get some good facts. Yellowstone. To Yellowstone. Hmm? Aspen's a tree. Not this aspen. This aspen's a human. Okay. All right. Good.
I don't know. Yellowstone?
Mm-hmm. It's a huge national park out in Utah.
What is that?
That is Old Faithful. It's a geyser.
I feel like I've heard that.
Have you seen the videos of water shooting up in the air?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what a geyser is. It has so much pressure, and then all of a sudden it just.
Hold on.
Hey, let's make sure we're looking up some facts, though. All right. Some facts about wolves. Alright, okay, and you're for or against it? Yeah, so see what he says and see if there's some good facts.
I can't find anything.
The wolves?
Yeah.
What do they eat?
Caribou.
Okay, so you can write that down. Right? So they eat animals, like caribou. What else? Okay, so what facts did you guys come up with? Okay. Oh, you got any facts?
Well,
The same one? Look up.
Yellowstone is going to be at least 80%.
Oh, there you go. But hey, you guys are for. You guys are for or against? Are you sure? You were for. Oh yeah, you are. You are. I'm sorry, you are. They're against. Okay, so what facts have you guys come up with?
I don't know if this was like, I've got stuff, I don't know if this was because elk was one of the main prey, and the wolves were introduced to Yellowstone, they were taken away for eating livestock and other people for, and I was just writing down, they are a big threat to livestock.
Okay, so they would be a big threat to livestock.
I don't know if this is for it or against it, but Yellowstone wolves are causing a trophic cascade of ecological change, including helping to increase beaver populations and birds.
That would be for it.
Okay.
Have you guys found any facts for or against?
Yeah, the territorial, that's why a lot of stuff's on it.
Okay, so they're very territorial.
And are moose prey? They're mooses prey, and then, like, does it mean, like, the
They
moose
eat it.
attack?
No, the wolves attack the moose.
In packs, that was like. I searched up, can you find deer in Yellowstone Park? And then it said there are over 400 moose in Yellowstone. They'll kill off a species.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Yellowstone must eat flames.
Or at least kill off the
They are
moose.
mostly used for forest.
Okay, so Yellowstone is mainly plains. Okay. And they're used to forest type atmosphere or habitats.
In Yellowstone, there is wolves.
Yeah.
Are we going for it?
You guys are against. You guys are against it.
Against it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought we were going for it.
No, you guys are against because you were for last time, right?
No. Oh, yeah. Darn it.
All right, about 30 seconds left of finding facts. All right, give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Go ahead, shark your Chromebooks. Shark your Chromebooks. Don't have to close it, but shark them for me. All right. Get together and construct your argument. You have 5 minutes to do this. Construct an argument. Why we should bring wolves in or why we shouldn't bring wolves in.
Andrew, you speak. Nuh-uh.
Oh, yes. Hey, your speaker must be different from last time. Your speaker must be different from last time.
I'm shy.
Come on, Kara. Get with your group.
There are moose and
Wolves only disturb elk during the night because elk is one of their main prey. They are a big threat to farmers, livestock, the loss of sheep to
and there is also wolves in Yellowstone, and then we could get along with the wolves in Yellowstone.
Okay. So there's already wolves there. So if we introduce more wolves.
So there wouldn't be any predators there.
And they like to eat like meat.
Yeah, they're white-tailed. They live in forests, and the park is about 80%.
Oh, and it would be entertaining for some people to see also they live in forests.
So what do you guys have so far that you're going to say?
They're very territorial.
Okay, so they're very territorial.
Probably eat all the moose.
They eat all the moose. Okay.
They also kill people.
They kill
They've
people.
been at
Okay.
Yellowstone before, at least what that way was.
Okay.
And they killed people. Yellowstone actually has dangerous. Yeah, and Yellowstone has different dangerous spots. Yellowstone has bears. Huh? They do have bears. Yeah, Yogi Bear.
Yeah, yes, some of those.
They do have bears. I want to have Yogi Bear. Or what's that? Yellowstone.
What?
What's Yogi Bear? Yellowstone.
I don't know. I haven't watched that in a while. Let's focus on our topic though. All right, hey, have you guys picked who's talking?
Yeah, me. Bye. Bye.
Okay. Have you guys picked who's talking?
Yeah.
Yourself? All right. So you guys have 2 more minutes to keep constructing an argument.
They wouldn't have to watch out for any predators because they don't have any.
Hey,
But that's everywhere.
contribute to the argument, right?
You wouldn't have to worry about predators.
They still don't have to worry about predators anywhere else. It's not a very good one.
Yogi Bear.
Okay, are you guys ready? Okay. You still? Are you guys ready? Almost. Give you about 30 more seconds. All right. All right, give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As I'm walking around, I'm hearing some off-subject talking. So, is both of your arguments done? Are both your arguments ready? Yes. Okay, so let's bring it to the middle. Let's bring it to the middle. Everybody to the middle. Everybody to the middle. Let's get up closer. All right, four-side. Why should we introduce wolves to Yellowstone?
Because there's food they could eat there, and it also snows sometimes in Yellowstone, and the wolves like being in snow. And because of their teeth, they could also catch more predator animals. And then 80% of Yellowstone is forest, and they also like living in forest. And they don't have to worry about any predators in Yellowstone.
Okay, so they don't have any predators there. There is an abundant food source. Okay. Against side, what do you think?
Okay, so what we have was the wolves were introduced to Yellowstone, but were taken away for eating livestock and people. Wolves would disturb elk and moose during migrating seasons because elk and moose are their main prey. They are a big threat to farmers and livestock. The loss of 22 sheep to wolf predators. I can't say that. But most of the wolves are in the wrong environment, and they are very territorial and kill anything in its path.
But are there farmers in Yellowstone?
They said there are farmers.
The moose, they eat the moose.
Yeah. Yes.
So there's only 400 moose in Yellowstone.
But that's their food.
Yeah. And visitors, which might.
That's their food.
They have a lot of lost people from.
But sometimes the visitors like seeing the wolves.
But humans are predators.
They also,
but they were taken
dangerous
out
species.
because
Yeah, they killed wolves inside Yellowstone because
And Yellowstone
actually has a lot of dangerous species, which wolves can die.
Okay. So, I'm hearing a lot of good for facts. I'm hearing some good against facts. If you guys could switch, would you switch?
No.
No, so you guys would stay against and you guys would stay for?
No.
Okay. Kara, did you say you would switch over? Yeah? Okay. Why?
I want them to be in Yellowstone.
Why would you not want them to be? The geysers?
Yeah, the geysers. They probably would walk into it.
Okay, so they could walk into a geyser. Okay. Hey, 6th graders. All right. So we are kind of thinking more with these arguments. Hey, they're great arguments. I can't pick a side based on that. So 3 claps for everybody on 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. What we're focusing on right now, we're mainly on like the top part, like about the animals. And I told you to research the animals, what they eat, who hunts them, right? Okay. I have a couple of videos that I'm going to show you that shows what else could happen when we introduce these animals. All right, so let's go ahead, quickly go take your seats. Quickly go take your seats. Yes, to your regular seats. Go to your regular seats. Go to your regular seats. All right, you should be in your seat with your voices off in 5, 4. Go ahead and close your Chromebooks. 2, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you, David. All right. Hey, before we watch this video, I have one more real quick debate for you guys. In Australia, this happened. This is an actual thing. In Australia, they grow cane sugar, right? Cane plant. And there is a cane grub that was devastating for the farmers and their crops. What it would do, it would eat the roots of the crop and the crop would die. So they found a frog that likes to eat cane grubs. The Hawaiian cane frog. The Hawaiian cane frog. Real quick, at your table groups, talk about, would this be a good idea or would it be a bad idea to introduce this frog to Australia? Good idea or bad idea to introduce this frog? A frog? A grub? It's a little like worm type thing underneath that turns into a beetle.
Wait, do you have this thing in Japan? There's like
All right, give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Keith, what did your group say?
You said that it would be good because if it eats all the crops, then us farmers and other animals would have anything to eat.
Okay. Farmers and animals wouldn't have anything to eat, all right? Eileen, last one.
We think it's kind of in the middle, but I said that we wouldn't want it because some people want sugar canes to cook and all that stuff.
Okay.
The frog is basically taking them away.
Okay. So, some for, some against. Let me tell you guys this now. They introduced the frog into Australia, but then they found out that the frog, the adult frog, wasn't even around when the grubs were around. So it couldn't even kill it. They couldn't use it as a prey. All right? So it's always important to find out all of the facts about animals before you introduce them to an ecosystem. Now, we're going to watch the wolves one first, because this one I like this one because it talks about how it affects other things. The title is called "How Wolves Change Rivers," and you'll find out why.
Scientific findings of the past half century
Jeez, okay.
the discovery of widespread trophic cascades. A trophic cascade is an ecological process which starts at the top of the food chain and tumbles all the way down to the bottom. And a classic example is what happened at the Yellowstone National Park in the United States when wolves were introduced in 1995. Now, we all know that wolves kill various species of animals, but perhaps we're slightly less aware that they give life to many others. Before the wolves turned up, they'd been absent for 70 years, but the numbers of deer, because there was nothing to hunt them, had built up and built up in the Yellowstone Park, and despite efforts by humans to control them, they managed to reduce much of the vegetation there to almost nothing. They just grazed it away. But as soon as the wolves arrived, even though they were few in number, they started to have the most remarkable effects. First, of course, they killed some of the deer, but that wasn't the major thing. Much more significantly, they radically changed the behavior of the deer. The deer started avoiding certain parts of the park, the places where they could be trapped most easily, particularly the valleys and the gorges. And immediately those places started to rejuvenate. In some areas, the height of the trees quintupled in just 6 years. Bare valley sides quickly became forests of aspen and willow and cottonwood. And as soon as that happened, the birds started moving. The number of songbirds and migratory birds started to increase greatly. The number of beavers started to increase because beavers like to eat the trees. And beavers, like wolves, are ecosystem engineers. They create niches for other species. And the dams they built in the rivers provided habitats for otters and muskrats and ducks and fish and reptiles and amphibians. The wolves killed coyotes. And as a result of that, the number of rabbits and mice began to rise, which meant more hawks, more weasels, more foxes, more badgers. Ravens and bald eagles came down to feed on the carrion that the wolves had left. Bears fed on it too, and their populations began to rise as well, partly also because there were more berries growing on the regenerating shrubs. And the bears reinforced the impact of the wolves by killing some of the calves of the deer. Here's where it gets really interesting. The wolves change behavior of the rivers. They began to meander less. There was less erosion. The channels narrowed. More pools formed. More riffle sections, all of which are great for wildlife habitat. the rivers changed in response to the wolves. And the reason was that the regenerated forests stabilized the banks so that they collapsed their softened, so that the rivers became more fixed in their course. Similarly, by driving the deer out of some places and the vegetation recovering on the valley sides, there was a soil erosion because the vegetation stabilized that as well. So the wolves, small in number, transformed not just the ecosystem of the Yellowstone National Park, this huge area of land, but also its physical geography.
All right, so such a little change, right? Introducing wolves, 5 wolves into that ecosystem, and it made the rivers change. Okay, that's how much impact one animal can have on an ecosystem. All right. Hey, you guys did a great job in your classroom debate today. You can go ahead and recycle those papers. Remember to go to infinity.